belief, and most importantly, faith. Each and every last one of us are born with the same birthrights. We all share those birthrights. However, I believe that even though you're born with the same birthrights, you're also born with another birthright that makes you uniquely different than everybody else around you. It's just like a fingerprint. No two people, not twins, have the exact same fingerprint. You got your own fingerprint. I call it the secret sauce. And I believe that when we are born, the minute that we're born with everything in the package that we're born with for us to be successful in life. Now, I tell you, it doesn't come easy. Because I believe that through life, through our paths, through our challenges, we go through trials and tribulations. We have letdowns. We are pushed this way and that way, and we sometimes don't know which direction to go. But I'm here to tell you, take those different paths, take them in, and learn something from each and every last one of those. Learn something. Because, just like they always say, it's been raining a whole lot lately here, right? But the rain have to slow down. It's not raining today. It might be raining again tomorrow. But today is calm. So, anytime that you fall in that zone where you say that, I don't know why I'm here. Remember that you're a masterpiece. And each one of those words, each one of those letters stands for something. It stands for a word. Chance. Masterpiece. The M in masterpiece stands for magnificent. Magnificent. You got purpose. You got gifts. You got skills. You got treasures that you have to discover. Mommy and daddy ain't going to be able to identify those for you. They're there. But you got to dig deep inside and find your purpose. The next letter stands for, the A stands for aspiration. Let me tell you, we all aspire. We all aspire to do something. We aspire, hopefully, to be the best that we can be. But we aspire because we are inspired by things that we see, by things we see on TV, by our friends, and sometimes we inspire, you see one of your buddies out there, all cool and this and that. Oh, I want to be just like that. You know what? Cool only lasts for a little while. Cool ain't going to get you there. Cool will get you in trouble. And if that's all that your purpose is, it's cool. So, aspire, pick and choose your role models carefully. Carefully. Set high goals. Just like one of the mottos of the J.C. Cooley program is, dream big, think big, and be big. If you dream small, you have small aspirations, and you do small things. The S stands for sometimes we kind of veer to the weak side. We have to be strong. We have to be strong. We have to be able to resist negative temptation, especially when you know it's wrong. A lot of times we have friends that's not doing the right thing, and they try to encourage us to do the wrong things. You have to be strong enough to say no. I'm not going to do drugs. I'm not going to drink. I'm going to do my homework. I'm going to do all of these things. I don't care about hanging out there. That's temporary. You got to be strong. The T stands for determination, but I added the DE because you have to be determined. You have to be determined to be successful. You have to be determined to go that extra mile. You have to be determined to get in the best shape that you can. You have to be determined, Trey, to go to Washington State and take somebody's spot. You have to be determined. Determined. One thing that a lot of us do not talk about a lot because we set our goals low. I believe the E stands for expectations. You must have high expectations of everything that you're going to do. Expectations have to be high. I always, ever since I can remember, if the expectation was just to get a C, I aim for the A. I'm going to do everything I can to get that A. Everything. Now, when you give your all, when the expectation, if you come down to a C, and you gave everything that you got an A. You aim high. Expectations. Aim high. The R stands for respectability. A lot of times, especially with our young folk today, we have lost this thing called respect. We have lost it because a lot of us grew up too fast. We think we know everything. I know more than my mom and my dad. I know more than everybody. I'm not going to do that. They don't know what they're talking about. I'm not going to sit back and say, excuse me, I'm sorry. I'm not going to do that. Respect. We must get this thing called respect back in our system. Respect. Respect your mother and father, sisters and brothers. Respect one another. Respect your friends. Respect your teachers. Respect your elders. Respect the next person. Respect. Respectability. The P in masterpiece stands for patience. We don't always have to have it now. If we rush to do anything, we make mistakes. We got to be patient. Patient. We want to do it right. We want to do it right. In order to do it right, if you rush through things, you're going to make mistakes. You're going to make the situation even worse. Be patient. Patient. Take the time to do it. If you don't know what you're doing, ask somebody. When we want to get it right, we want to ask somebody. Don't feel that you cannot turn to others. Patient. Take your time. We don't need it right now. Take your time. Ask somebody. The I believe, stands for innovation. Innovation. Innovation, in my opinion, is having new ideas. We're not just following everybody. We have new ideas. Sometimes we have ideas and it doesn't make sense to us. So we just want to push it to the side. They all gonna laugh at me. If I come up with that idea, if I tell them what, they're gonna laugh at me. You know what? If everybody felt that way about getting laughed at, our world would be in bad shape today. If you got some different ideas, different thoughts, you might be the one to solve world hunger. You might be the one just with your idea. You bring it up, somebody else might have the same idea. So don't think that just because you have a different thought that you are different than everybody else. The first E stands for employment. And employment does not mean job. It does not mean job. My young folks in here. Employment means that mommy and daddy do not have to tell you everything to do. Employ yourself. If you need to do your homework, well, why you do your homework? Why, you didn't tell me to. Well, why you didn't take out the trash? Oh, well, you didn't tell me to. Oh, why you do your chores? Well, you didn't tell me to. Employment. Take the initiative and effort to empower yourself. Employ yourself. The 4 C's. I mentioned the C stands for what? The C stands for what? Create, collaborate, commit with what? Confidence. If you go, just like you got a pitch today, right? You got a pitch today. Now, you're not going on that mound talking about, well, I think I can strike a couple of them out. I'm not sure. They looking pretty mean over here. You're confident that you're going to step up there and do what you got to do, right? Sir. Let me tell you, anything that you do, if you're not confident that you can do it, you might well turn around and walk back. If you're going to step up, you're going to do something, know that you can do it. Step up to the plate. Are you going to do it? What you asking me that question for? Absolutely. Can you do it? I'm going to do it. Oh, no, I'm going to try to do it. I'm going to try. Try to give you a way out. Anytime you use the word try, I'm going to try to be there. Well, if you don't show up, guess what? I didn't tell my told I'm going to try. Try, but follows a negative connotation. I was walking down the street, I was happy, but somebody ran across and scared me. So you have to be confident about everything that you do. The last part of masterpiece that makes each and every last one of us a masterpiece is this thing called empowerment. Empowerment and employment kind of goes together. Empower yourself. You don't have to always wait on somebody to tell you to do something. Take the initiative. Take the time. Take the effort. Give it 100% in everything that you do. Because I believe if you follow those, and if you take anything away from this here, remember that each and every last one of you are a masterpiece. And you got your own fingerprint, blueprint on what you're going to do in life. You'd have to dig deep inside and figure out what that is. Thank you very much.